Hi, this is Art and Oddities. Exquisite jewelry captivates all. Yet, why do people lavish fortunes on these glittering stones, devoid of practical use? Since ancient times, adorning oneself has been an art. The origins of wearing jewelry were not solely for aesthetics, but also imbued with functionality. Initially, it was a symbol of prowess, as only those who conquered mighty beasts could acquire their precious materials. Additionally, jewelry served to enhance allure. Adorning ornaments around genitalia naturally drew attention, like the Kotika tribe, who adorned themselves with gourd shells to accentuate and protect their masculine features. In modern times, jewelry remains a marker of social status. Jewelry is portable and liquid, hence it has always been a favorite among the elite. Since everybody loves jewelry, it naturally incites greed. Today, we are discussing one of the most bloody jewels in history, the famous diamond Koh-i-noor. Hindus believe that the sun god bestowed a gemstone named Syamantika upon the ancient Indian king Satyajit. It is said that this gem possesses potent magic, granting its holder power and wealth, yet it also entails enduring the curses it carries. The gem later disappeared, but Indians believe it is the Kohinoor. While the legend remains unverified, one thing is certain: over 3,000 years, the Kohinoor diamond had a blood-stained history, sparking countless slaughters. The earliest records of the Kohinoor date back to the 13th century when the Kakatiya kingdom ruled the eastern region of India. The Kolar region within the Kakatiya's Golconda territory was the foremost diamond mining area of that era. Therefore, the Kohinoor is widely thought to originate from Kollur. However, some local YouTubers have also indicated that the true origin lies in a small village in the Guntur district of Andhra Pradesh. The Kohinoor was discovered. It is said to be because of the Kakatiya king, who embedded a nearly 800-carat giant diamond into the eyes of the Somnath deity statue. That diamond is the Kohinoor. The news of the large diamond stirred envy in the nearby northern realm, the Sultan of Delhi. The Sultanate of Delhi was the first state in history to be established by slaves. The first Sultan of Delhi was originally a Turkic slave. Given the chance, he founded the capital in Delhi, India, declaring himself king and establishing the Sultanate of Delhi. The Sultanate of Delhi was a typical plundering state, meaning it did not engage in agriculture or production. When they were short on supplies and cash, they opted for the language of force. The Delhi Sultanate attacked Kakatiya in 1323, taking the Kohinoor diamond and causing Kakatiya's downfall. But whether it was a curse or coincidence, shortly after seizing the Kohinoor diamond, the Sultanate of Delhi experienced severe famine. Rebellions erupted everywhere. The Delhi Sultanate had the Kohinoor for almost 200 years, and the kings changed rapidly during this time. Most of them were ousted within 2 or 3 years. The Sultanate of Delhi had 13 kings replaced, similar to the constant turmoil in Syria, while the Kohinoor diamond changed hands constantly too. It wasn't until the year 1500 AD, when the legendary Indian king Babur stormed the castle of the Sultanate of Delhi, seizing the throne for himself and establishing the Mughal Empire. It was during this time that the ownership of the Kohinoor diamond also changed hands. Babur was a descendant of Genghis Khan, a mixed-race offspring of Mongol and Turkic unions. Historically, Babur has been a figure with mixed reviews. He possessed both literary and military talents, laying the groundwork for the unification of India. However, in his quest to expand territory, he waged wars across the region, resulting in civilian massacres and the burning of cities. But what's often overlooked is this: Babur was a devoted father, with 5 sons and 4 daughters. He favored his eldest, Humayun, to whom he gifted the Kohinoor diamond. It's strange, ever since acquiring the Kohinoor diamond, Humayun suffered from a mysterious illness. Doctors were at their wits' end, prompting Babur to pray to the gods, offering his own life in exchange for his sons. Miraculously, Humayun recovered, but Babur fell ill and soon passed away. After Babur's death, Humayun succeeded to the throne, but the Mughal Empire quickly descended into internal turmoil again. Humayun was forced to flee into the desert. Seeking revenge, he decided to seek help from the Persian king, and promised to give the Kohinoor diamond to him as a gift. The Persian king agreed to this request and sent out his army. In the end, Humayun successfully regained the throne. But the joy of revenge was short-lived. Just 6 months later, Humayun accidentally fell from a tower and died. Strangely, the Kohinoor diamond returned to India shortly thereafter. Some say it was the Persian ambassador who secretly stole it back to sell it in India. But others claim that the Persian king believed the Kohinoor would bring misfortune, so he returned it to India. The new owner of the Kohinoor is Humayun's grandson, Shah Jahan, the infatuated king who built the Taj Mahal in memory of his queen. But the curse once again took effect. In his old age, Shah Jahan intended to pass the throne to his eldest son, but his discontented third son, Aurangzeb, went as far as killing his older brother. He then decapitated his brother's head and presented it to their unfortunate father. Aurangzeb imprisoned Shah Jahan in the Red Fort. When his father asked for water, Aurangzeb even dared to offer him ink instead. Shah Jahan remained imprisoned until his death. Aurangzeb ascended to the throne successfully, but his reign lasted only 8 years before his death. His demise plunged the Mughal Empire into years of turmoil, with his descendants engaging in fratricidal conflicts over the throne. The Kohinoor passed through countless aspirants to the throne, everyone wanting the huge diamond and the power it represented. Finally, an Iranian man named Nadir Shah invaded Delhi, bringing an end to the Mughal Empire. Nadir Shah took away 100,000 lives and countless treasures of gold and silver and Kohinoor diamond. His cruelty surpassed even that of Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb killed his brothers and father. Nadir Shah personally blinded his son, suspecting him of treason. Nadir Shah resorted to slaughter to quell all opposition. He said he didn't want to go to heaven after death, because it's too boring. 8 years later, Nadir Shah was assassinated, and after his death, many sought to find the Kohinoor diamond. They subjected Nadir Shah's grandson to severe torture. This poor child was beaten, blinded, and even had molten lead poured on his head. But the Kohinoor had already been stolen by his own bodyguards shortly after Nadir Shah's death. It was later traced to Ahmad Shah Durrani, who founded modern Afghanistan. Using this wealth, Durrani laid the economic groundwork for founding the nation. In the 19th century, Durrani's descendant, Suja, fled with the Kohinoor to Lahore due to conflicts of war. Lahore, situated on the border between Pakistan and India, was ruled by the Sikh Empire at that time. The Sikh ruler Ranjit Singh held significant importance in Indian history. He repeatedly defeated foreign invaders and established good diplomatic relations with the British. He demanded that Suja hand over the Kohinoor diamond in exchange for political asylum. So the diamond returned to India again. After Ranjit Singh's death, relations between the British and the Sikhs quickly deteriorated, leading to the outbreak of the First Anglo-Sikh War in the 19th century. In the end, the British emerged victorious and India became a colony. With the Kohinoor diamond being presented to Queen Victoria, the British public was very curious about this famous cursed diamond. During the London exhibition, eager crowds gathered to see it, only to be disappointed, with some even questioning its authenticity. Due to the initially poor craftsmanship and rough setting, the Kohinoor appeared like ordinary glass. As a result, the royal family ordered it to be recut, giving the diamond its present appearance. The Kohinoor was later set in the crown of the British Queen, passed down to the Queen's consort of Edward VII and George V, and then to Queen Elizabeth. However, for reasons unknown, the Queen has never worn the Kohinoor. Over the years, many countries, especially India, have asked Britain to return the Kohinoor diamond, claiming it belongs to them. When Queen Elizabeth II passed away in 2022, the Kohinoor diamond was placed on her coffin, sparking speculation in the media about whether Queen Camilla would wear the Kohinoor at King Charles's coronation ceremony. However, likely due to public opinion, Queen Camilla ultimately did not showcase the Kohinoor at the ceremony. Instead, she wore Queen Mary's crown with the Cullinan II diamond replacing the Kohinoor. I would rather see the late Princess Diana wearing the Queen's crown than Camilla. After examining the history of the Kohinoor diamond, the most intriguing question is whether it truly carries a curse. Is it indeed true, as the legend suggests, that men who wear it will meet untimely deaths? I believe the curse indeed exists because the Kohinoor acts like a magic mirror, magnifying people's greed and desires. While men usually desire power more than women, the curse lies in their greed and insatiable desires. The video was completed in August 2022, but with Queen Elizabeth's sudden passing in September, I had to revise it. This time, I opted for AI voiceover to test its effectiveness. What do you think? In future episodes, I'll still use my own voice because human emotions are something AI still can't express. Press like, subscribe, and share to support me. Your comments are appreciated. See you.